How Bitcoin can make you a millionaire. Today, we're going to be discussing a topic that has been on everyone's mind: how Bitcoin can make you a millionaire. Bitcoin is a decentralized digital currency that operates on blockchain technology and has become one of the most popular and valuable cryptocurrencies in the world. Over the past few years, the value of Bitcoin has risen significantly, and many investors have become interested in buying and holding the cryptocurrency as a long-term investment. So, how can Bitcoin make you a millionaire? To answer this question, we need to look at the historical performance of Bitcoin and the potential for future growth. In its early days, Bitcoin was worth just a few cents, but over the years, its value has increased significantly, with its all-time high reaching over $60,000 per Bitcoin. This means that if you had invested just a few $1,000s in Bitcoin just a few years ago, your investment could now be worth hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars. Of course, it's important to remember that investing in cryptocurrency is inherently risky, and there are no guarantees of success. The value of Bitcoin can be extremely volatile, and there's always the possibility of losing money. However, for those who are willing to take the risk and have a long-term investment horizon, Bitcoin could offer the potential to become a millionaire. Bitcoin trading. One of the easiest ways to become a millionaire with Bitcoin is by becoming a Bitcoin trader. Bitcoin trading is about buying and selling Bitcoin. The volatility of Bitcoin makes Bitcoin trading a good investment option. Usually, Bitcoin traders buy Bitcoin at low prices, sell it at higher prices, and make a profit. If you're serious about Bitcoin trading, you can become a millionaire after a short time. That's because Bitcoin prices can rise significantly within a reasonably short time. As a trader, you will enjoy high profit margins when you sell your Bitcoins when the prices are high. Bitcoin trading is for anyone. You don't need expertise in Bitcoin to participate. Buying and holding. Also, you can become a millionaire with Bitcoin when you buy and hold the Bitcoin for the long term. You can decide to buy Bitcoin in small bits and at specific intervals without selling or using them for at least a decade. Many crypto analysts expect the price of Bitcoin to rise even up to $1 million over the long term. If you hold your Bitcoin until the price hits new highs, you will become a millionaire. The value of your Bitcoin could exceed $1 million in value. You can also sell all or part of the Bitcoins to make millions. However, be patient and avoid panicking whenever the Bitcoin price falls or seems to remain low. Judging from the history of Bitcoin, the price often rises after such lows. Understand the risks. Please understand the risk of becoming a Bitcoin millionaire. Once Bitcoin prices rise and the value of your Bitcoin exceeds $1 million, you can go back to your original situation overnight. Bitcoin prices can plummet at any time following a crypto crash. If this happens, then your Bitcoin will be worth much less. Knowing the risk of keeping all your millions in the form of Bitcoin should make you take some risk management measures. You can decide to convert all or part of the Bitcoin into fiat currency whose price value is more stable. To minimize the risk, you can also convert part of the Bitcoin into other cryptocurrencies. Do not sell your cryptocurrencies in the bear market. At the moment, cryptocurrency prices have gained a temporary low. Many investors are still considering whether to sell their coins. Under no circumstances should you sell in this market situation. Prices have already dropped so much that further declines will not be strong enough to justify a sale. If you had sold when the price started falling, you would have been losing for the moment, but you could now reinvest with the freed-up capital. Now, this makes no sense. Keep your current coins. They could be worth it many times over again in 1 to 2 years. Although the crypto market as a whole has been struggling in recent months, that doesn't mean you can't make a lot of money over time. There are no guarantees that you'll become a millionaire, but if you invest in the right places and hold those investments for the long term, it's still possible to see significant returns. The key to successful investing. To be clear, nobody knows for certain how crypto will fare over time. The entire sector is still speculative at this point, so even the strongest investments are not guaranteed to succeed. However, the right strategy can improve your chances of making money over time. Besides keeping a long-term outlook, it's also important to choose your investments wisely. While nobody can say for sure which cryptocurrencies will thrive over time, the ones with the most real-world utility are the most likely to succeed. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, BTC 0.81%, and Ethereum, for example, are somewhat safer options simply because they're the most popular and widely used. Again, that doesn't necessarily mean they will succeed, but because they have more real-world utility than many other smaller tokens, it's more likely they'll stick around for the long term. On the other hand, cryptocurrencies like Shiba Inu carry more risk. Shiba Inu's rise to fame was based largely on hype over substance, and although it's been making strides toward improving its utility, it still lacks a strong competitive advantage in the sector. While nothing is impossible in the crypto world, tokens like Shiba Inu will face an uphill battle. Cryptocurrency prices have been reaching new heights over the past few weeks, and many investors are trying to get in on the action. Investing in crypto can potentially be lucrative, especially if you invest at the right time. If you had invested $1,000 in Bitcoin, BTC 0.82%, a decade ago, for example, you'd have more than $15 million today, assuming you held your investments and didn't sell during that time period. While it is possible to become a millionaire with cryptocurrency, that doesn't mean all investors will achieve that goal. So just how likely is it you'll get rich with crypto? Understanding risk versus reward. It's easy to get caught up in crypto's monumental gains. Bitcoin has surged 372% in the past year. Its competitor Ethereum is up more than 1,500% in the same time period, and Dogecoin has soared by more than 19,000%. Based on those numbers alone, it seems hard not to get rich with cryptocurrency. But it's important to remember that past returns don't necessarily equate to future earnings, and crypto is still a very high-risk investment. Crypto prices could continue to rise, but they could just as easily plummet. In fact, Bitcoin's price has already dropped by more than 26% over the past month, proving that cryptocurrency is incredibly volatile. Part of the reason crypto experiences so much turbulence is that it's a highly speculative investment. Nobody knows what the future holds for cryptocurrency. Whether it becomes a runaway success or a massive failure is anyone's guess. If it succeeds, you could make a lot of money by investing now. But if it crashes and burns, you could lose everything. Should you invest in cryptocurrency? It's hard to ignore the allure of crypto. It's a shiny new thing that promises to change the world, and if prices continue on their upward trajectory, you could make a serious amount of money. However, think about your risk tolerance before you invest. If you're a relatively risk-averse investor, buying crypto could lead to many sleepless nights during periods of volatility. Bitcoin regularly drops by at least 20%, and it's lost up to 80% of its value in the past. If you're starting to sweat just thinking about your investments plummeting by 80%, crypto may not be the best option. Also, be sure your financial situation is in good shape before you even consider investing in crypto. Only invest money you can afford to lose, and double-check that you have a solid emergency fund with at least 3 to 6 months worth of savings. This is so that you won't need to sell your crypto investments if you face an unexpected expense. Thanks for watching our video.